When you are working in a job, you are not working in a job. You are not working for the company. You are working for your career. You are working for your future. Hello and welcome everyone. If you are new to this channel, then my name is Amit Patel and you are watching Musings with Software Engineers. Now, if you are new, then subscribe to this channel because on this channel, I share ideas, insights, tools, and tactics. So, if you want to grow really fast in the software industry, then subscribe now and press the bell icon. So, let us begin. Sir, why is you're always telling do whatever you want to do, but first get a job? Okay, Sudeep Kothari. Why am I saying that do whatever you want to do, but first get a job? See, what I see nowadays is that uh, I completed my engineering in 1995. Okay, so when we were in 1995, our philosophy was very clear. Engineering is complete. Now get a job. Okay. In those days, there was no all these certification. There were no online platform. There was no thoughts about service-based company, product-based company. No, these thoughts were not there. There is no thoughts about I want to work for an MNC. I want to work for a company which sends me on site. I want to work for a high-paying job, a low-paying job. All these criterias were not there. The only criteria we had in those days was my engineering is complete. I have a degree in hand. Now, the first thing I need to do is get a job. Okay, so I completed my engineering in July of 1995. It took me 3 months to get a job, and I have a video on my channel. It is the second video on this channel where I am talking about how I got my job. So you will see all the struggles that I had to go through to get my first job, okay, in a software company. And in those days there was no internet, so it was not possible to find a job on the internet. You have to rely on newspapers, you have to rely on your friends references. That was the only way to get a job. So job was the most important thing. Nowadays what is happening is that most of the engineers who come out of college, they are all from the well-to-do family. It's okay, you still need a job, but it is not like that you have a challenge with your living. If you don't earn, you can still stay at home and do nothing. Okay, that is a possibility in today's date because maybe your parents have earned enough that at least a few months or a few years, if you don't take up a job, if you are wasting your time, then it is fine. Now, in that scenario, what happens is lot of engineers are trying out things which are not required. Okay, so in 4 years of engineering, engineers get brainwashed. Okay, and what is the brainwashing? Everybody tells that one, you've chosen the wrong field. Even if the computer field is the uh, second, the topmost, the second highest industry in India. IT industry is the second highest industry in India, but you will find so many people who will say that IT industry is not good. Your engineering degree is of no value. Okay, and this is not true. Okay, when you start the process of finding a job, you will realize so many new things when you're searching for a job, when you're giving interviews, when you go and meet people. You will find so many good things about the IT industry. So it is better to immediately, if you're not going to study further, if you're not going for an MBA, or if you're not going for a GRE, or if you're not going to study further, then it is very important to get a job as a fresher, and it is easier to get a job as a fresher. Okay, then wait for 1 or 2 years before you get a job. A lot of software engineers feel that I did not learn programming really well in college, so now let me learn for the next 6 months and then I will get a job. And that is a wrong philosophy. Okay, if you did not learn programming really well in college, even that is fine. But you start trying to find a job, get a job as an intern, learn programming as you are finding the job, and put every effort into your into learning programming such that you get at least one job. Because when you get a job, from there your career is going to start. Until that, you are going to be in a student mode, and in student mode you are only going to waste your time. Unless you get a job, you will not even know what you need to do, what you need to learn, which programming language is good for you, whether you will be able to do programming or not. Is programming for you, or should you go into quality assurance, or should you go into business analysis, or should you go into sales related to software, or should you go into project management within a software company? So all these things will only happen when you start with a job and you start understanding the environment of a job. Okay, so I see a lot of freshers nowadays. I get so many comments, and the comments have very common theme where one thing they say is that computer science is not a valuable degree. Even today, computer science pays the highest within most of the degrees after doctorate. Doctorate means I'm talking about PhDs, and I'm talking about real doctors. I'm talking about medical doctors. So after medical doctors, computer science, though the starting salary of a computer engineer, software engineer is low, average salary is low, but there are a lot of opportunities in the software field to increase your salaries to levels that is not possible in any other field. It is not possible in the finance field to earn as much as you can earn as a software engineer with just the knowledge of programming. Okay, that is the whole reason I say do whatever you want to do, but first get a job. Job is very important. Job means either you are doing a job or you are doing your own business. I've seen a lot of software engineers, and they wanted to become entrepreneurs. So right in the college they started understanding entrepreneurship. They met with startup entrepreneurs, and they uh, had their own ideas, and they started working as an entrepreneur right out of college, and I'm fine with that. That is also a job. Okay, that is also a work you are doing. Okay, so whatever you do, start working. Okay, when you are working in a job, you are not working in a job, you are not working for the company, you are working for your career, you are working for your future. Okay, you are working for your salary which you are going to get after the end of every month. You are not working for the company, please understand this. When you are doing a job, you are working for yourself. Job is only a medium by which you are able to earn this salary. And in today's date, money is very important. If you ask me, ask people who have lost their jobs, or ask people who waited for 1 or 2 years before getting a job after their engineering, they faced a constant struggle because they had to always explain why there was a gap. Okay, and they are not able to reach the high levels of salary that a software engineer who starts immediately, and start with a job or a business does not matter, but you should be constructively working on your career. That is the point. Okay, so do whatever you want, but first get a job. Okay, I hope Sudeep, that I hope you understand why I'm saying this, and it's very important. If you are a fresher and if you are listening to this conversation, then I would say that as soon as your education is complete, I would say that if you can get a job in campus, amazing, very good. But even if you don't get a job in campus, it is okay. But as soon as you complete your engineering, as soon as your final exams are over, as soon as you had the last party with your friends, your college friends, and everything is over. Now you come back home. immediately make a plan and start finding a job. Okay, start making an inventory of all the skills that you have learned and start working on, okay, how are you going to get a job? Activate all your friends, talk to all your references, go to LinkedIn, create your profile, search for jobs on LinkedIn, try to apply for jobs directly. Look at the exams of companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Cognizant. All these companies take freshers exams, and from that exam they will hire freshers. So look at the exams of company. Uh, go to recruiters who are ready to give you a job as a fresher. So find, in some way or other, find a job and start your career. Okay, because as soon as you start your career, then from there you can then decide how your career is going to go. But the more you keep waiting for getting a job, the more you will not like this career, the more you will start hearing all these negative emotions about this job, and you will not be able to do well in your career. So whatever you do, first get a job. Okay, so I hope that this video is useful to you. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Okay, and share these videos as much as possible. Thank you very much. Stay focused, stay rich, and see you in the next video.